Hey Gemini, welcome to the Crow Tarot. How y'all doing? We're going to do your second half of January general reading. A couple notes before we begin. These messages may or may not be for you, so always use discernment around that. And also because time is fluid, it's changeable. That's about it. All right, let's get right into it here. We're going to start off with some animal energy and then get right into the tarot, okay? So what's the animal energy for Gemini for the second half of January? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Yes. Dragonfly, living out your dreams. Living out your dreams and being amazing, basically. But this is also about coming at it from a place of balance and thought, right? I love it. But this is all about your dreams manifesting in a really beautiful way. Not a bad start, if I do say so myself. Okay. Let's get right into the tarot. What's going on for Gemini, second half of January? Yep. Page of Wands, new projects, new beginnings, the birth of a new idea. This feels creative to me, or it could be a relationship, okay? New job, relationship. But this is the birth of a new idea and the start of something. Amazing. Let's get another one. What else is going on for Gemini? Second half of January. Gemini. I kept seeing images in your meditation from that movie, The Greatest Showman on Earth, I think it's called. Just, doing you and being amazing. Oh, 2 for 1 much? Whoa. You guys got the freaking magician. Yes, you are in such a place of manifestation right now to the point that I'm obsessed with it for you guys. I think you are quite literally manifesting your dreams and making steps towards it. And look, you also got the 2 of Wands here. Yes, you're doing a lot more than just thinking about your next best steps. You are just really making them happen. I'm obsessed with that. I feel like this is about to really burst in a really beautiful way. Okay? Yeah, I'm obsessed with this for you. Wow. Ooh, but there's so much newness and creative energy and birth of new things. So you see how the magician or the leopard here is kind of looking at the 2 of Wands like, what we doing? Where are we going? What's next? You guys are thinking and planning and crafting and stewing and creating and all of that stuff. I'm obsessed with it. Let's get a clarifier for this Page of Wands here. It's a clarifier for the Page of Wands. It could be a new idea or, creative idea or new situation that it feels newer, but it could also just be like a young situation where it's like it may have been around for a minute, but it's still in its infancy for whatever reason. What's this Page of Wands doing here? Oh, okay. Yeah, this makes sense. So we got the 10 of Wands to clarify the Page of Wands, which means that you've worked your little tails off getting here, ain't you? Yep, yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. I think that there was a lot of pre-production work behind the scenes around the birth of this new situation that we're talking about here. I think you guys have also you're coming from a place in the past, even in the semi-recent past, where you've known a lot of struggle or a lot of 2 steps forward, 1 step back situation. But what's beautiful is that it's gotten you to the point where you're able to look at it with fresh eyes and a renewed spirit. That's what it is. Okay? Let's go ahead and get a clarifier for this magician here. Yes. Clarifier for the magician, please and thank you. Clarifier for the magician, please and thank you. Wow. All right, they gave us one for the next 2. I don't know why. It feels like they're just moving me right along. But I feel like that's your energy too. It's just right? Y'all got 3 of Cups to clarify the magician. So what I'm getting in this context is this is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. This very much feels like this is all about you living your dreams. Okay? This can be creative in nature. It doesn't have to be, but it does feel that way to me. And creative in nature doesn't mean you have to be an artist or working on an artistic project, but it could just be something that you're passionate about that isn't necessarily like your 9-to-5 job. Does that make sense? But this is about teamwork and really enjoying your spoils. It really is. But also, like, I feel like you are manifesting this with the help and or advice of others, but I think you're calling upon your friends here to talk to about this stuff and kind of mull stuff over. This isn't a solo energy. This is very much you collaborating with others and picking their brains and going, okay, what can I do this? What can I do this to move this forward? How can I, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? That type deal. And I love that. Now, this is fascinating. So I asked for a clarifier for the Two of Wands, and we got the Two of Swords. I mean, listen. It does feel very much, didn't I say that it felt like you were in pre-production or something like that? Yeah, it feels like you're in pre-production. So what that means, if any of you guys are in film or ever been on a film set, you know what that means. But there's a lot of work that goes on before the film, before the actors are on set and the camera starts rolling. There's storyboards, there's getting the right funding, there's scheduling, there's all of these things that go into it. So I feel like you guys are in a place where you've got the idea or the situation really well formed, right, of what you want to do, where you want to go. But there is a bit of a cause for pause in terms of moving forward. But I don't really think that this is about you. I think that these are external circumstances. It could be money related, it could be people related, it could be just timing related, okay? But this is a great thing. Let's actually, let's get some more. What's going to come out of this Two of Wands that's clarified by the Two of Swords? What's going to come out of that? Okay. So we got the World, but in reverse. So the World upright is a successful completion of cycles and feeling really dang good about it, right? This is graduation day, running out of your school with your diploma in your hand, throwing your hat up in the air, right? So the fact that this came up in reverse, you might be tempted here to, I don't want to say like abandon this or cut ties, but this is speaking to me of a frustration around the pacing and timing of things. Because I feel like whatever this is has been really cooking, and there were some struggles that came before it, but you feel so passionate about it. It's like, why can't I get this off the ground in a real way? And I feel like this is saying because you've yet to complete the cycle around this, which is they're telling me that there is more to put into this than you are currently seeing right now. There are fresh ideas and or directions that are going to come to you. It's not quite there yet. Again, I'm getting the image of like the pie isn't fully baked out the oven. But you're like, oh no, it's baked. I baked that pie. I put it in at 350 for, 35 minutes and that pie is baked. I said the pie is baked. The pie is baked. Okay? The pie is baked. The pie is not yet baked. Okay? You thought you put it on 350. It was actually 300. You got to put it in for another 10 minutes. That's what this is. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to get another animal for y'all about advice moving forward with this. Because it feels really good, but I do think it's going to take a little more time for it to come into full fruition in the way that you want it to. And I feel like it has a lot of things to do with like things that you're not seeing yet, ideas that you have yet to implement, but also external circumstances, okay? Could have to do with money or timing. But let's get an animal energy about this World in reverse, the Two of Swords in the upright, and the Two of Wands in the upright. I just want an animal energy for it. Yeah, okay. This is exactly what I was saying. Okay, the oyster. Okay, we all know that the best part of the oyster is the pearl that lies in the center. But you can't see the pearl. Not unless you pry this thing open with some sturdy tools. You can't even do it with your hands. You gotta pry it open with some tools. Okay? Remember what I just said about there's something, the pie isn't completely baked yet. There's going to be a new idea and or direction or something that comes along where you're going to be glad that it didn't manifest as quickly as you wanted to, even though you're very ready for it to, because you do, once you take the pie out of the oven and eat it, that's it. There's no putting it back in and recooking it. Okay? So just trust that there's more to the story that you can see right now. Okay, but it is coming and it's going to be gold. Now this could be a number of things. This oyster here coming in here, I think that you could get help from an unexpected source that's going to move things along more quickly. It could be in the form of like a friend who gives you a different perspective and you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe I didn't think of that. Let me go in and alter this a little bit. My original idea, my original plan, my original situation. Let me alter this a little bit. Again, friends here, listening to the advice of friends. Okay. But I feel like you guys have very much, are so dead set on this in a beautiful way, and you feel very, 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 very passionately about it. And this does have so much to do with you living out and fulfilling your dreams. Just please practice patience, because there is a pearl here, a pearl of wisdom that you have yet to hear. But you will. And you're going to be really, really, really glad that things worked out in divine timing and not as quickly as you may have wanted. Okay? Let's get an oracle for you guys. Let's get an oracle from a Gemini. Oracle. I mean. Ocean, ebb and flow. This is literally what I just said, and I want to draw your attention to something. On this Two of Swords, is this person or is this person not sitting in front of an ocean? Yeah, boy. Okay. So yes, going with the ebb and flow of things. It's like when you hold grains of sand. If you hold them with a closed fist, they're going to fall through. If you open up your fist and give it some room to breathe and be open to divine timing and unexpected happy surprises and gifts from the universe, then you're going to keep that sand in your hand. Does that make sense? Go with it. Okay? Expectations are limitations. Trust, trust, trust. Okay? But it's all going to work out well, whatever this is, and we'll check back in around this for February. But this feels really, 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 really good, and really, 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 really exciting. Okay. All right, Geminis, that was your second half of January general reading. I so hope this resonated with you. If it did, would you please let me know in the comments below? I would just love that. Drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, all that good. And you know what? If this does resonate for you and manifest for you, I am available for personal readings. All of that info is in the About Me section. And again, just thank you guys so much for being here. I so appreciate it. Thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.